I have this reoccurring dream, and it's been happening to me probably since about the age of 18 or 19. So I'll see if I can try and describe it to you. So this dream happens in lots of different locations. Like the location is never fixed, but the things that are always fixed is I'm sitting in a car and I'm reversing. And the important thing about this reversing is it's a perfectly normal reversing thing. I'm reversing out of a driveway or reversing out of a car park. There's lots of room. There's no obstacles. Off in the distance is always some kind of pole or car or truck or something like that. But there's tons of room, right? So I'm reversing at a normal speed, and then I think, okay, I've reversed enough, I need to go forward now. I press the brakes and the car stops, but it stops extremely slowly. So it's stopping so slowly that it's like this slow motion sort of collision is about to happen, and I can feel it in the dream. I'm like, there's a car off in the distance, and if this car doesn't stop, I'm going to end up hitting it. And every single time I've had this dream, it's always the same way. And it's obvious to me that, you know, I'm going to hit whatever is in the distance, even though it is really far away and I should be able to avoid it. I don't know, I always wake up before I end up, you know, having the collision, but every single time that dream is fixed, and I really don't know what it means.
There's one possibility that I want to throw out there, and I'm curious to hear your take on this. I'm slightly convinced that somehow he's been able to like access his body's firmware while he's asleep. This is a representation of the time that he has until he needs to wake up and use the restroom. So
oh my God, until the collision happens.
Yes, the collision is like peeing the bed.
You know what? He may be one of those humans that supposedly, I know that this is a myth and I know it's scientifically incorrect. Please don't, nobody yell at me.
No emails.
He can access more of his brain than the normal human. It's like his superpower is being able to wake up before he has to pee because of these prophetic dreams.
It's so sad that with all that access, this is the one superpower that he's developed.
What I was thinking was being in a car in a dream is sort of like, to me, a representation of your life's path, right? You're traveling down the road of life. In Russell's case, he's backing out of the driveway of life, and he's backing up, but then he can't stop, and he's going to collide with this thing that's behind him. So it's kind of making me feel like maybe there's something about Russell's past that he needs to access before he can continue on his life's journey.
Oh my gosh. You know, if we go with the driveway of life theory, then this in and of itself could be the dream. But there's the fact that a collision might happen. So is it that he does have, I think Russell might have like a secret buried deep in his past.
Russell.
Oh my gosh, maybe.
Secrets don't make friends, Russell.
Maybe he's a spy and he's just trying to live a normal life now, doesn't want to get blacklisted by the CIA. Even though that was not an American accent that we heard.
No. MI5? I don't know. Is that what they have?
Sure.
It's something
Let's go
like
with
that.
MI5. So MI5 is sitting outside of his driveway of life, trying to remind, like, he probably has a code word that activates him, and I hope we didn't say it.
No, he's a sleeper. No.
So he's trying to like get away from that. He hits the brakes, but he's still rolling back. It's sort of like a reminder, like you can't escape your past, Russell.